From how them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. To them have them big ranking gun a blast ya. To say them no see so them favor the sons and daughter. Patience hold on find a good remarker. Good deed we follow right straight way half. Principle free text set before things come cadaver. Lawless sitting ruler when another kind of order. The world a get upset with them right now together. All now still so voting and baller. When fire come down from heaven and consume them border. That's when the tricks that come out in the media. Fight is over polygamous and monogamous order. Become young in the heartland of America. Same thing them fighting Muslim across the water for. Reflect upon the history of them founding father. Cause a man not do it on the eyes of a jaw. Lucifer did sit up on the right side of jaw. Get the eye not done, nevertheless I'm moreover. Going all out over 2012 paranoia. Tantric sex game is them new world order. Really I see the CIA, them ignore and suffer. How them a go set it a go and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. For government say illegal and a wholesale out. Whole scale we can't know something as moral law. Don't underestimate the lies of setters. Looking random but well organized underneath. Usually a circle feeling well left out. Usually a one's feeling insecure. Diplomatic games of friendship out ya. Exit them, isolate and sanction so much wants them gang together, pull up together. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. Who was accused of a bad deed ganja? Ungrateful for the numerous cure what Jaja send down. Himself fly across all your boat endeavor. Steady ganja roll, hold up your boat ya. Hold your boat rope together. Hold ungrateful dog a utter. Enough time when they bragging about them pirate grandfather. How him smuggle hemp fiber out of India. This is how them entrap and Noah. Oh, see I see I another ladaga. How them done set it a go must and suffer. See the sufferation at my heart feel that. VIP a sit up in a opera box. All when the iron I chant a lot. All when the lightning a blast adapt and clap louder than anything you can crank back. Everything bout the get and the gatter. Known for resistance and a special attacker. Flying in them scientific wolf packer. Domestic intrigue them use for say enter not. Use people for life from you will make you react. Don't bite the bait if you know say a that. Spiritual wickedness hold out a character. Weak link the rabbit we go bounce on top. I know them done to the people that the universe already exhibit a order. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. Answer. How them done set it a go must and suffer. Celestia, you know, love and respect every time you say. A lioness is a female out in nature. Look at her hunting demeanor. Put it parallel to primal human feature. Whoa, hey. Earth have shatter and killer and like real life movie thriller. Holy Celestia, Baba, ya over. Conquering and to conquer. Even bootleg and burn it over, not the brim. And burn it over. Get your children in a Guam salute. Rastafari Jehovah. In a all over, yes. From the exalt of shout out, we're sent to fear to inspire, turn into bound to defend it from who coming one bigger. Turning up the evilous engine of schema. Well, no. Endorphins and dopamine struggling in the human mirror. Nothing are devastating than the might and human trigger. Holding out a steering wheel, stiff arm but with a different type of mission. No. Rastafari plead the children to liberty. World open possibility. I find a mission completely so. West side of I a sound from outer. Selassie I higher than ski lifted the splifted the Lake Tahoe River. Down ya in a island mountain peak of Vortex Arena. Poverty still of the children a suffer. Drastic food price hike up and come economic avalanche deliver. Ja hiking Selassie I Rastafari principle in the Iowa. No more shall he be lamb to the slaughter. When lion and lamb shall rest down together. Yes. Chastised with fire and love still baptized with love power. Pray forgiveness come over. Jah I love forever high and high. Bees are anointed to sip pollen and distill diverse flower to nectar. And the honey didn't spoil till never. Don't spoil nothing from the lesson daughter of a queen mother. Perfect every time till them can battle it in the store. Royal honey, Ethiopia and copper. Bless the name of Selassie Ija in a waters lower and upper forever. Yes. A lioness is a female out in nature. Look at her hunting demeanor. Watch it, put it parallel to primal human feature. Earth of shatter and killer and like real life movie thriller. Holy Selassie ya Baba ya over. Conquer me and to conquer. Even when bootleg and burn it, don't know the brim and burn it over, turn it over. Get our children in a Guam salute. Rastafari ya over, in a all over, yes. Yes. It will be countryside to tenement on to I rise. Juggling I gotta stay in time. No matter whether you're juggling up or juggling down. Situations in time. Gripping serpents upon two sides, and I stand up on a crocodile with cutting style. Evidential the cut stone in the mountain provide. I emphasize of Cusco in the Andes, aeronautical lines, geodetic lines, them fine. Mystify a fool left such a thing behind. Who with a runaway so hands ahead? That time the whole of them a cry. Well designed and well aligned. Imagine the professional surprise it I. Nothing the sun still abide. Highly I the Almighty I. Selassie I. Holding all the records within his eye. The deep ocean of the strangest lights. Enough time will mediate to heights. The fisherman account of light coming from nowhere so really bright. When he think it was the instruments of man or might, but it moved too fast tonight. When he trust in instrumentation of modern type, you got to use what you got to show you right. When it corporate in a giant insect bite, career ruin and a scandalize. Initiation into a type of life. Nothing to lose, now is freedom to be outright. Oh yeah. No, damn, it's war. I know it's war. It will be war. Do what you will is what they feed into the vainest minds. Don't you be fall a stagnant state in kind. What if the sun and the moon were in ruction erratic mind? Yeah. What if the plants and the yield decided to change their mind? It would be war. It would be war. Very prominent, rich, powerful daddy from smaller kind. A youth which no one can talk at all. Whoa. We him gonna place them president of all, yeah. Insulated in between citadel, white wall, a star. Now is war, and now is war. Seen as how the value of the dollar a fall. Them power boost the economy with injection money. Where them get it from them don't know everybody, yeah. Everybody owe them also to be truthfully, so them need each other connectively. Them blindside with arrogance to reality, and seem to be truly ignorant to the density. Now is war, and now is war. It will be war. From survival, I don't sit, make a genius out of youth. Not why anything young, anything troubleshoot. Poverty, I don't sit, make a genius out of youth. Inventing style, you out of nothing else for use. Penalty for pay, you over nothing compute. Lack of comprehension, acting like competent truth. Down oppression, I don't sit, make a brilliant out of youth. Ends justify the means for that shall be a you. In a torch of Jehovah, light a spirit sky blue. Ice cold and green, you're flagging up with it to just say give never take over the earth again with water deluge. Wickedness exceeding in energy, know the damned most true. Compelling nature's love we do for them what it we do. The well-being of man should be priority straight through. Ababa Jadika Jah him done telling you what to do. Look what the arrogance of your leaders getting into. That's what them tell the civilian in Iraq same too. Be a carrier pigeon with the satellite too. Quarter from the depths of the earth, them loose into you. Instant artistic ability beaming into living room. Colors beaming dice thoughts and pictures into. Unsuspecting minds that quick for reading too. Interpret and spirit experience what just happened to you. Nearby in a basement in a little tight room. Oscillator machine with a weirdo listening to. The deep conversations in minds in private room. I don't see genius out of youth. Survival I see it from genius out of youth. Hot boy or anything troubleshoot. Poverty I don't see it make a genius out of youth. Inventing style out of nothing else for use. Penalty we pay you over nothing compute. Lack of comprehension acting like competent truth. Don't pressure I see it make a billion out of youth. And justify the means with dash away you. This is what a clearance we move a mountain to. This is what them credentials accumulate to. Simple street gossip of what who do to who. Magna cum laude coming out of grad school. The really connected street credo, they live in it and move. Fed space some down and out figure that confused news. Buckle and righteous armor and diligent shoes. Patience and compassion is over, neglect and refuse. Sympathy card, advantage take a just use. Tug it from your ass string for break reason rule. Reason is so difficult for take a pay lose. Reason overpower anything else you choose. See us in the righteous breath till a man get up and move. Bring the little children now his crowning tools. Bitterness trying to push a rasta man heart to recluse. The secular heart and rest of conscience is a spiritual juice. All you want from youth is to get away from you. So now sit table, turn the ready to get away from you. Last chapter in the book of Revelation 22 verse 11 tell you something know what we do. Seeking to make earth more heavenly. Seeking to make earth more heavenly. I little ones, I aged ones, I potentials and I memory. I rocking up my mind to hold this speed within the Rastafari liberty. That's the past living in and the future coming in within the whole of humanity treasury. Depending on how the people seek to make a future more heavenly here. Heavenly here. It was told in the earth as in the heaven you see, the battles as well as prosperity. To the whole of earth posterity, repair the income in the jet stream collectively. Here, more heavenly. In Rejecting incoming, the poor work ethically. Synchronicity in the vision and symmetry. Shall prepare the earth garment in ice, gold and green. As the vibration brimming with vitality. As with clean running stream and just springs are in thee. They call it abstract of dream or abnormality. Word and sound Rastafari effect to be. And this is the first the over entity. To the unseen herd uniformity. Different background and culture and nationality. All seeking to make earth more heavenly. Heavenly. From you invent everything everywhere and no fix nothing here. Compounded waste and fear with the disrepair. From the second to square to the most don't care. And the most I hear that them not choose to share. Or in the anything a better could earth be prepared. She give I everything resource for the world to feed. Rastafari have liberty, no religion, I speech. It's the herbs of the earth, season of the meat. How creation set it up your biologicality. Set it up of human is designed for what not to eat. Everyone should be grateful from anyhow you see it. To make earth more heavenly. I little ones and I aged ones, I potentials and I memory. I reckon up my mind to hold this speed within the Rastafari liberty. That's the past living in and the future coming in within the whole of our humanity treasury. Depending on how the people see to make a future more heavenly. It was told in the earth as in heaven you see the battles as well as prosperity. To the whole of the earth posterity, repair the income in the jet stream collectively. To make earth more heavenly. All seeking to make earth more heavenly. All the children on the stage sitting up in Eugene in the air of still festive solemnity and the overall seeking of clarity. Rastafari have delivered bongo time flashing mirror of the human river and the behavior science in the every extreme of polarity. Not run a wicked bad crime in the reality. That mean the people who survive will have to be like the double-edged sword of the truth you see. Flaky, better try be firmly. Brother and sister was soul separately. Return to family values is their candidacy now. Flaky, shaky. Rasta man a chant out for the firm up in the flaky. Not so specific, yes in general sensey. Principle for sitting presidents are over flaky. Killer Miller sing say girl coming up shaky. Not so amused, yeah, the amusement carriage shaky. Like dandruff is to the sky. scalp that's shaky. Get to the root of a true identity. For the nation is a patchwork quilt of immigrancy. When greed is the ticket to exploit fancy, even slavery import all the workers free. It still end up in a civil warrior in a one country. Industrial revolution, assembly line, big money over manual labor, yes, cost efficiency. Competition is the creed in a capital speed. Must bring some type of friction between. This is how them plotted to explode industries. Deep in the art of scientific intrepid. Sheep of lambs and goat of kids. Music is the temple where I go shook them down with. Holy I communion in a giving ISIS. Flaky, flaky, Jaja, what a pack of flaky. As a brother and sister was sold separately. Later on they overturned it, big corporate money in the mall with them brandish all them nice nasty. Fight was between ya all a wife and a matey. None of them title is legit to crying baby. When the word mother is the whole universe them see. Well, Judge, I tell I blatantly of selfishly. Everyone who perpetrated still have a time of need. Judge, I know say waiting to refuse in your time of need. And of all the other days, them I go remind you please. Sometimes people innocent busy and nothing them mean. Yet still them over there thinking that another exceed. Judge, I bring the circumstances to correct I shield. It's the fear of Rastafari make man did not proceed. Moorish architecture, Peruvian bodega scene. Them have them come out there rapid out everything clean. Croissant was dainty, tasty but a bit of flaky. In the childhood years when the ingredients put in. When they leave a bit of brackish metallic don't wrong it mean. But the spirit of a kings recycled for thousands read. He's the king of kings and the lord of lords. Over all of these he's the unseen pattern in plain visibility. For they tested his fortitude to mend the victory. Full spectrum of emotion control absolutely. With remembrance of your goodness and mercy. With imperial authority for punish enemy. With the art of service and tirelessly. Restoration of humanity, divinity, flaky, 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 better try be firm. Yes, a brother and a sister was sold separately. Return to family values is the candidacy now. Flaky, 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 shaky. Rest a man a chant out for the firm up in the flaky. Not so specific in the general sense. Principle sitting presidency over flaky. Killer Miller sings a girl coming up but shaky. Not so amused, the amusement carriage shaky. Dandruff is to the scalp that a flaky. Get to the root of a truth.
Rejoice, 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 rejoice. The example of come up highly human spirit come down. Scrutiny where ridicule and no man all go humble down. Rejoice, truth and rights of the tongue. World political topography in a rearrange mode. Rasta children now come here suffer the code. Unless you establish a house, he labor in vain that establish it. Yeah. Rejoice, rejoice. The root of justice still rise to speak, seemingly benign with the word with the clay penetrate it. One spark compassion, hell furnace defeat. Rejoice, rejoice. Good motive and intention we feel at ease if works clarify their deeds. Ethiopian marathon ahead held a high the lead with pride to stay inside the breed front. Rejoice, 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 rejoice. The whole high scepter, the constellations align to his voice. Rejoice. He simply simplified the lies, get to the root of things and expose hidden mannerisms. Boy, rejoice, rejoice. Serpent he shall not entice the righteous to die. Why stand the sea afar? Oh, Jah was the cry, and he remember I and not Jah Rastafari. Rejoice. His character of nobility Christ. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Feudal warlords of fire and ice. When the man of ice took the man of fire to the ice, he ricocheted the inner city wall with fire outcry, and the humidity intensity diversify. The boat to the equalizer, doctor attention like the president child. Yeah. Rejoice, 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 rejoice. The example of come of highly human spirit come. Scrutiny where ridicule and no man all go humble down. Rejoice. Truth and rights of the tongue. World political topography in a rearrange mode. Rasta children now come decode. Unless Jah establish a house, he labor in vain that establish it. Rejoice, 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 rejoice.
Forthright speech correct. No man no like to live no type of disrespect. Get check. I claim them pass through the stages already young, can't get it yet. Selassie I refresh as yet with a living breath. You check. No hidden one stagnate compress. You check. From if you know it was a hidden sound of a mentionless. Of all them heroes came home from war as a victoryless. Only Rastafari overcome it, the poor transgress. Exalt upon the hills as a miss upon the path genius. Yet to win they claim a few more primaries as yet, and put their hopes as a factual out there of a sound project. No eye is a eye of this eye, selfish Jamaica things comments. Some regard them as a scalpel scaling out of a dissonant comments. Insult, insolence and violence are got end up in a self-defense. When the thing's supposed to be a social greed of mix and share and blend. Situation statistics reach nearly 5 black man out of 10. Even with a background pattern, the story sound like random violence. Skilled in a dissonant code and really quick figure back it up when learning from a speech where say anything tested. Psychological examine neuroprobe is demanded. What words to retrieve give of an ego expanded. Babylon come here so fi disappear a certain type of demand them. Swords into plowshares and pruning hooks and go put your hand them. Ego projections are incompatible with the real situations. As quickly as a scenario, bright lights pull them in to face something really deadly, not anticipated. Selassie I the King Jagasta, far I preserve when the whole world's gone of the law of innocence. The whole world's gone of the law of innocence. The whole world's gone of the law of innocence. Should Zion of Jah all feel the high heart offering accepted. Sugarcane, coconut water mix contented. Head dread spliff house of the nautical journey of various hell. When words come to rotting, what should be the body of love? When words come to rotting, what should be the body of love? The human house, flesh of God. I'm aware, the all delineation, elitist, that's the sound they made it familiar of. Describing the maker of all ones, the root and the sun does the moon reflection. So hey, back on, keep out, said they don't know of one when I mention Jah love. Yeah, enough blessed ones with sable skin tones. Yeah, now we no blister a sun. Yeah, well formed to stand, they said they have been made to withstand the burden, be a brutal and too. Remember our wrong, remember our offense as a reign of a pestilence. Denial of the traitor in his excellence, his dignity proceeded out of vast immense. His follow true vision of sequence, they live right now as a consequence, and it's inference. Whatever not interested is real events, where the events of things happen. Take it to a level of forthright speech, correct your check. No man no live to live, no type of disrespect your check. I claim them pass through the stages already and can't get it yet. Selassie I refresh as yet with a living breath to check. No hidden one no go stagnate and compress your check. From if you know it was a hidden sound, it was mentionless of how them heroes come home from war as victoryless. Only Rastafari hero commit the poor transgress. Exalt upon the hills as a miss upon the patchisness. Yeah, when the whole earth's gone of the law of innocence.
If I never seek after, would I never know the emperor? Silent generation simultaneous in this time out, yeah. It's not worship how you see this, the kids will reveal sealer. Well, them dig up for Sakara and not a Telamana. Man and the Victoria, Davidson, artifacts, charisma, demeanor. Ababa Johnny go Selassie, I got in the Ark A Law. Regular when they boom out, jump on the street corner. Ababa Johnny go Selassie, I got in the Ark A Law. All who this and end up in a requiem parlor. From none for the youth, them would have was bad man out here. Of course, them feeling for lacking counsel of the elder fella. The first thing will make them feel any kind of a empower. Of course, yeah, when they're squeezing the life out of the streets of horror and creating such a clear and present danger. Those in fire which bad water would have counteract. Then late to non-response in the food panther rat, 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 rat. Jah know say that you're present and you're hurt, so what? Jamaica no call no fall, but if you're into that, you have taken your position from your love Janat. The Lord of Spirits relocating, knock to notch. When Zechariah sits in and say Argonauts, which part the water and the heavens I ever interact? Which part the clouds and the mountain peak I ever interact? Ethiopia ever Zion holy temple that cutting off the seaports until they know it landlocked. Will you call that if it's not starvation that? As the ruling principle of diplomatic contact. To do what we are say you or we feed you not. As a lot of humble chopper over ganja crop. Develop reasoning
different approach to the matter, as medicine and all is involved in data. No matter woman business soon line up and ballata. See the CI Satama Sakana Satana watch. As soon as inevitability reach 360 back up, as it world will accomplish and drive evil forces back up. The footstool of the earth maintenance is over that. As world became flesh shape, they have wrong reaction. Just set the balance of intellect extreme cold to extreme hot. And that's a lion of Judah cat he control lion lance. Bongo Nati Samuel Chanda Dada. Bongo Nati Kingmaker Samuel Chanda Dada. If I never seek after, would I never know the emperor? Silent generation simultaneous in his time out, yeah. It's not worship of your seed, it's the king's will reveal sealer. What them dig up for Atakara and Telamana. Modern days of victory, David son artifacts, charisma, demeanor. Ababa Janigo Silas, yeah, giant in the Akala. Ababa Janigo Silas, yeah, giant in the Akala. In the Akala, in the Akala. Yeah, in the Akala. In the Akala. In the Akala. In the sky and everyone a star. Some infinite power create them all near and far. Without of the poverty everywhere you are. Just basic sustenance and penalty without utterance. And realness in repetition will mean trust in a good governance. Whether it's get a transaction or official pay mission. For a eat them will say from the coast to the inland. Strong arm colleges still require knowledges. Anything you do, why still have to be solids. Them worse no one no trip up and no mess up in a criminal business. Anything you're talking about, why still have to be Chris or anyone at all to put trust in it, yeah. Loyalty and allegiance overall still matter. No matter what you join or who you flatter, what a follow. Still have to do good at it to do well in any matter. Why not please Rastafari and make things better, yeah. Something useful within purpose must come together, yeah. Dazzle them the poor about who's doing better. Watch it in the children of impotent revolt. They never think it out enough. Always shocked when the real force oppose. Always trivialize in public and in private joke. Even when the thing is heinous and it's better that people know. Others will go before and what come behind. Once a man, 3 times a child. That's when man come man and they still acting child. Mount Sinai. Girls come woman with their foolish guile. Don't care how this affect entire life. Trick of a child who turned to homicide. From the beginning it was choice with a problem choice. Jah mercy I do it forever even in human voice. Still up in the right heights with drinks to keep the people nice. Hey. Tidings of the rule of the earth, King Selassie. Spill over juices and boil over malices. Happening in a tenement as well as in a palaces. Who could that be as was astounded, astonished? Never be the same again, the place where them worries is. Oh yeah, so billions in the sky and everyone a star. Same infinite power create them all a near and afar. Without of the poverty everywhere you are. Just basic sustenance and penalty without utterance. And realness in repetition will mean trust in a good governance. Whether it's get a transaction or official pay mission. For a eat them will save from the coast to inland. Strong arm colleges still require knowledges. Anything you do, why I still have to be solidist. Them rest no one no trip up and no mess up in a criminal business. Anything you're talking about, one still have to be Chris. For anyone at all to put them trust in it, yeah. Billions in the sky and everyone a star. Same infinite power create them all name and the fire. Rid out of the poverty everywhere you are. Yeah, unusual, I see it living out. Rasta spread out to worlds in diverse countries where you wouldn't think so. Haile Selassie, I make it so. Provincial prejudices, predisposition on the expose. Who couldn't be aware how they just suppose. Seen fragments of a whole thing, thinking megla, ego, overdose. The genome proof how it could be so. Don't you know? Every cell with a full pattern, here and spit will too. Even subconscious thoughts are similar for true. And it's for true, for true. Sure the world you'd like to party. Sure the economics don't like to fret. The beauty of the garments in the street in Senegal, Ethiopian full grain of teff a meal. And many black children just don't know it yet. Sufferation how it worldwide get. Sufferation how it worldwide get. Sufferation how it worldwide get. They have always been the power structure of rulers and builders. You seen, Jah give power unto whom He choose. Words of fire and real fire necessary when aggression is on the move. Rastafari breathe the breath of compassion upon who control the books. Just to hear many times and decision rationally look how many lives it took. See, I'm on banal herbal prayer, prevention medicate to Sata high upon the clues, the clues. How them carry life so expensive, knowing said that without no money, people out there defenseless, hoarding up markets and in shortage of resources. When do away with an installment plant, that's the name of your corporate business. Even when hostility market practices on the move, don't you see the nature of man in everything? Parrot way mimic cell phone till you think he ring. Haile Selassie is the King of Kings, the King of Kings. He sufferation now they bring it worldwide. Sorrow, yeah. Sorrow how they bring it worldwide. Sufferation now they bring it worldwide. Seen, if it's sorrow don't be bring it worldwide. If life. This a struggle treading out a man life. This a struggle treading out a man pain. This a struggle treading out a man sorrow. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The highly Selassie I name. Rastafari you suffer no pain. Rejected and scorned. Oh wow. Enough time you feel it in your marrow. You get up to face the day tomorrow. Remembering tenacity of faith. Stand firm, hold on, keep on. This a struggle chatting out of my life. This a struggle chatting out of man conscience. This a struggle chatting out of man pain. Together we traveling up in life. Those who overstand the sorrow, no looking, no repeat for tomorrow. Hear me now. This a struggle chatting out a man pain. This a struggle chatting out a man sorrow. This a chatting as a Rastafari in this time. Yeah. Just set it as a Trinity the root. Trinity we bearing fruit. They no respect God Jaja order. Fighting over under. Yeah. This a struggle chatting out a man pain. Chatting out a man life. Chatting out a Rastafari determination to survive. Survivor, yeah, to survivor, determination to survivor. This a struggle treading out a man life. This a struggle treading out a man pain. This a struggle treading out a man sorrow. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The highly Selassie I name. Rastafari you suffer no pain. Rejected and scorned. Oh wow. Enough time you feel it in your marrow. You get up to face the day tomorrow. Remembering tenacity of faith. Stand firm, hold on, keep on. It's a struggle chatting out of my life. It's a struggle chatting out of man conscience. It's a struggle chatting out of man pain. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, to survivor, yeah, to survivor. Determination to survivor. To survivor, yeah, to survivor. In the springs, push in the springs. Look how the earth is evolving. Every minute, every second, forms are changing. Babylon, push in the springs. When the skip generation come, respecting nothing but the loyalty of love, even among the bullies and among the thugs. They say all we got is us to love. Life and death in trousers. Babylon, push in the springs, push in the springs. Setting up gently in every town. Electron betrayals in their crown. Your most loved ones who let you down, let you down. Yeah, pushing the breeze. This isn't that was reality shown. Was to lose this in earth be known. They are the molecules in Moloch throne. Pushing the springs, invading kings. Always seek help from within, for you to dash away your kin. The Ethiopian mountains sing of spiritual victories win, and secular bureaucratic chosen. The emperor, the king of kings, an example to live. Pushing the springs, pushing the springs. Yeah. Hold on to words inside until you bring them to life. No matter how long you take, until you bring it to life. It's Rastafari, and I bring it to life. Blessed tidings for I delight inside of her. No matter who might deny, it is relevant today. In the supermarket chain again. Organic bust them brain. The other forms on the inventory saying organic, exotic, trendy, they pay. It's a bigger truth from which they got been running away. Respect the naturality in every day. Pushing the springs, pushing the springs, pushing the springs. Scientific don't deny, say you have gone astray. Planting fossils every day to prove your ancients. Every night I'm at the fossils documentary, and your knowledge is relatively far away. As precisely there was nowhere, you're from everywhere. I'm still insisting in the front to lead and show the way. Rastafari, you know the people know the earth I say. Without defilement, you know them central neural pathway. Still I see blessed fountain, wash them away. Control the body from inside life. If you yeah, if you yeah. If you yeah. Greed and complacency go together. Seem like if they don't deserve to each no other. Fragile and a brittle that broke up each other, and look so well adjusted by societal law. Waiting for the pastry just to break or crumble. Running with the pieces but drop out your bungle. Had to get a listener and still won't humble. If it just stick like that. Pushing the springs, pushing the springs, pushing the springs. Look how the earth is evolving. Every minute, every second forms are changing. Babylon is pushing the springs. When the skip generation come, respecting nothing but the loyalty of love. Even among the bullies and the thugs, there's the all we got is us to love. Life and death in trouble.